Hello, divine creations, divine marvels, children of God. Thank you so very much for dropping by this video. A warm welcome to anyone who's new to this channel. This channel is dedicated to helping people recover from spiritual bypass. Specifically, sometimes I focus in on the topic of Neo-Advaita or Neo-Non-Duality. Not going to be doing that so much today. And a warm welcome back to my regular viewers and those who are subscribed to this channel. Hello. I am in such good spirits right now. Last night, I had the good fortune, blessing, and opportunity. This lighting is, hold on one sec. The lighting is pretty intense. Is that any better? I guess that's a little better. I guess I'm a low budget operation. I had the amazing good fortune yesterday to attend an event by a person who's had a very interesting spiritual journey that has led to some profound insights for her, and actually not just for her, but for all of us about the spiritual journey. There's a link below here to the event I attended. And the link takes us right to when the talk begins, but she does a meditation before that if you want to catch that. So, short version, she was a Buddhist nun for 20 years, and through experiences she had in the community and her own personal experiences, she came to realize that there is a difference between what you could call an awakening experience or a perception of the truth. She uses some non-dual language. Her tradition apparently the tradition of Buddhism that she was focused in was very centered in the non-dual experiences. So she points out the difference between awakening and wholeness, and that awakening but oftentimes doesn't help resolve serious personality issues, specifically trauma, attachment wounds, also called complex PTSD, and narcissistic abuse. These very sophisticated, you could call them personality imbalances or wounds, and that awakening experiences, even having deep access to the non-dual state, oftentimes doesn't resolve these things. So some of you have been with me for years, and you've watched me talk about this in bits and pieces, but I am just grateful beyond words. I finally found a teacher who has a very holistic, and I don't want to say complete, but a very systematic understanding of the need for emotional integration work right alongside a traditional liberation-focused spiritual path. And in her view, and this, and I'm in agreement, is that this lack of understanding of how immense psychological imbalances in the body-mind can really interfere with the awakening process explains the really bad behavior of some spiritual teachers, because they just don't have a model for it. So I don't want to say too much more, because she just nailed it in this talk, and you can check out the talk. I highly recommend it. But what I will say is it speaks to some of the teachings that I've been harping on for years in traditional Advaita Vedanta. When Ramana said self-inquiry is only for those people who are of a sattvic mind, which means a primarily balanced and content mind, and not just in the moment, but in general. And also Adi Shankara's the four prerequisites for self-inquiry that Adi Shankara taught. And those things really create a balanced personality. And someone with, and so I have very immense deep trauma history. I have very severe attachment trauma, and I have very severe narcissistic wounding. And I've done a lot of non-dual meditation, and I can tell you that in my own experience, and this very the speaker her name is Amma. I don't want to mispronounce her last name. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Amma Thanasanti. In her experience as well, profound awakening experiences don't really touch those things. And in my personal experience, not continuously going towards the awakened state or the non-dual state, without addressing those things actually made me more unbalanced. So I am just utterly delighted to have found her and her work. Those who are drawn to this channel, you could find it very, very helpful. And let's see if there's anything else I want to share about. No, that's it for now. Thank you so very much for dropping by. I wish everyone a blessed, blessed day. Take care.